Alright guys, I'm back playing some more Disgaea RPG, and we now know that Dark Artina and Pure Sicily's banner is due to release around the 12th of July. So I'm going to be giving you a individual unit breakdown of each unit, and today starting with Dark Artina. Now for starters, what is she wearing? What is this? What do we even describe that as? Is it supposed to be a coat or a corset? Not a clue. Anyway, these are top tier staff units and just must-haves for any staff team. Even the hybrid of the Monster Magic and staff team, these two belong on every one of those teams right now. Before we get into that, if you do enjoy the videos, if you do want to join the Akatsuki yourself, please do hit that subscribe button. But back to Artina. Let's have a look at her stats. So yes, as I was saying, she is a staff user. So let's have a look at her stats. So attacks around the 9 million mark, defense lower at 7.5, but then her intelligence resistance, they hit above 10, intelligence at 12, very good. Speed at 55, that's fairly average. And then look at her attributes here, they're all fairly good, 25, 25, 25 and 30. And then down to her evilties. Staff and monster magical wielding allies, intelligence plus 16%. Good boost for intelligence units straight from the off. Her NE1 ally with the highest action gauge, intelligence plus 40% when a turn ends, for one turn, which is the person attacking directly after Dark Artina. So that is an enormous damage increase for that next unit. So if you can play around with that, you're going to find your hardest hitting unit, fiddle it a little bit so they attack just after Dark Artina, and they're going to absolutely wipe out anything in front of them. Her NE5 Dark Power, staff and magic monster weapon wielding allies, area of effect damage dealt by 15%. That is an absolutely fantastic evilty. And last but not least, NE7 Dark Collect. All allies, intelligence plus 16% when a battle begins for 3 turns. So that's everyone, so that's any team that she ever fits on. All allies for those first 3 turns. Boom, intelligence, massive boost there. So just think, if you combine all of her intelligence boosts, the first one 16%, this last one another 16% for 3 turns. The person attacking directly after Artina, another 40% on top of that for that turn. And then if that person's doing an area of effect move, that's an even further 15% on top of that. So whatever is standing in the way after Artina attacks, I feel really sorry for, because they're going to get annihilated. Not going to stand any sort of chance there. And that is why I said that absolutely top tier units, just for this damage output here. You can see that there's nothing given here defensively, no resistance. It's all about the next person coming after me, they're going to kill everything. So let's have a look at these skills here. Magic Lightning, the first one, a cheap area of effect attack. Great. Bad kids will get spanked. Nice. See, I'd be happy if that was called a lightning spank or a magic spanking. That'd be good. Poisoned Thorns. A single attack. Cheapish enough cost. Also lowers the enemy's attack by 10% and can poison them. Fantastic. She has a mid to high costing area effect attack there, 50 to 45, but also lowers the enemy's attack by 10%. And her big one there, single damage, 70-65, so it's a lower of the higher costing ones, but it's still fairly high. Resistance for the enemy is minus 12% there. So this is going to be an absolute combination there. You're using that End of Hope move there. You're lowering the enemy's resistance. Say this is a boss here by 12%. And then the next person after Artina is going to have that extra 16%, 40%. If it's probably against the boss, you might have lost that first 3 turn boost, but Don't care about that. The resistance has just been reduced by 12%. And if that person is doing area effect attack, which you might not be doing if it's against a boss, you might want to head for single target attack. But they're just going to get absolutely annihilated. It's just what a great unit for that sort of effect. Let's have a look at her magic spells. Ice, Mega Ice, Giga Ice, and then she's got the Resist Break and Mega Resist Break there. These ones are all just fairly standard, you know these ones. Just trying to little think if Resist Break and Mega Resist Break, you're going to use them in a combination with her NE1 Evil Whisper. Yeah, that could work. It's then, if you haven't got enough SP to do her big attack and reduce their resistance by 12% plus dealing damage, you can just do a cheaper Mega Resist for 15 SP to reduce their resistance by 55% if it's leveled up enough, and then your ally after then is going to have that extra 40% damage. I can't get enough of it. It's that 40%. It's just a huge boost there. Because I know you've got units like the Prism Ranger, Indigo. Theirs is quite low, I'm sure. Rosalind's got it as well, I think, but I'm sure hers only 30% for... I'm not sure if it's just 30% as standard or 35% as standard, but 40%, that's brilliant. So yes, this is exactly why, if you have got a staff team and you're looking at, oh, where should I summon? Should I be tempted by this Callidia banner? Because he's right in between the start and finish of the Dark Artina and Pure Sicily. I wouldn't bother. If you've got a staff team, you do not need Overlord Callidia. You need Dark Artina and Pure Sicily. And you can see how impressed I am by Dark Artina. And I'm doing them individually because I think they need individual videos of how good they are. But Pure Sicily, I feel, is even better than Dark Artina. She's not getting the damage numbers Artina gets, but she brings so much to a staff team. And yes, just wow. And I like how it is staff and monster magical. They're all the same with them. So you can make a good combination team there if you've got a mixture of staff units and the monster magical units. All going to work really well together there as well. Especially if you've got monster units that can work with staff units. That'll go even nicer. If they've got all allies intelligence or all allies resistance increase, that's going to work really well. And there you have it. There is Dark Artina. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit stunned by how good she really is and how good she's going to be in a staff team. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching that, guys. I hope you really do consider summoning on Dark Artina banner with Pure Sicily. If you did enjoy the video, please do hit that subscribe button. Right, thanks for now. See you again.